Hey Cancers, I'm T and I'm going to be doing your T reading today. Um, I don't know what's going on, Cancers. This is my third time attempting to do your reading. I don't know what's going on. Maybe the number 3 is significant. Mm, you can try and put those pieces together. But 3 times. And every time I did this, it's always something that interrupted me. I didn't have enough time, etc., etc. And this story has been progressing. So I remember when I first did this tea reading, this was like, I don't know, a day ago. And it was like a fully enclosed, like almost enclosed, every time I did this reading, the circle kind of, it was like this, like the reading was like this. And then every time I did the reading, it just, this is the third time, and now it looks like this. Now it's open. But one time I did it, it was closer. The letter L was in there, significant. The letter L is still in there. The letter Y is there. The letter C is in here. And it seems like there is, like when you think of, I don't know, like this is not an egg, but like of a sphere slowly opening, or like an egg cracked open and then like it topples to the side, like it's open now. And there's things coming in or there's things flowing out of it. I feel like this is a general, um, a general, I don't know, reading of what's going on in your life. Like the concept is, there's been something slowly progressing in your life, right? And it looks like it's opening the doors for more clarity. Maybe this could represent your mind, and maybe your mind is opening more, or maybe you're more receptive to more ideas and concepts. Maybe it's that you, yeah, that's basically what I'm getting, because nothing is pouring out. It's coming in from there. It's like a, so slowly you're opening your mind to some kind of idea or some kind of concept or some kind of truth. And what I see is like ideas or concepts or thoughts slowly being put in your mind, if this represents your mind, and or it put into you, and you're slowly opening up. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that. What kind of ideas are you being opening up to, Cancer? I don't know why, but I'm getting that scene in one of the X-Men's. What's that X-Men where Professor X had rolled into like the mind dome or something, and he went in there to like connect to like the other mutants all around the world, and he goes in there and he puts on this thing, but he goes, it's like in this huge dome, and like he takes his wheelchair and he like rolls to like the edge of where he can't go no more, and he sits there and he sits there and he sits there and he connects with them. And this is almost like, this is you or someone around you, Cancer, that's in deep thought, like deep hibernation or deep meditation. And they're thinking about you. Oh, they're thinking about you. You have a lot to say to this person? Or is this you, Cancer, who is like in deep meditation? Someone in this, in your life, this is, take this image, take this reading how it fits, please. But someone is really open up their mind to different ideas and concepts, and this may be you or this other person. This other person is definitely thinking about you. You are on their mind. It's like they're thinking of the string of, oh, that's what it is. The string of events that happen around you that you are connected to. But they're also thinking about times they were backstabbed. Someone beginning with the letter C, it's underneath them. Things falling into the abyss. Things just happening around them and not necessarily grounded. But they have gotten stabbed in the back in the past. And maybe it's you or someone, or you feel like someone's hovering over you and like at you about, we've been through this, we've been through that, we've been through this, or I've been through this together, or something like that. Because the person that's in this, sitting in this space, they're kind of sitting, they're not in a wheelchair, but they're sitting with their head down and kind of like hunched over. And over them is the long line string of events, and it's not traveling, because usually I see that as traveling, but it's not really traveling, but it's like someone's downloading something into their brain, like something's being come down from the sky, and it's like a whole beam coming down and into this person's brain, and this person right next to it is a letter Y. So this person who's down, like putting all this information in the other person's brain, may be going to letter Y, and it's like hovering over their head. So this kind of gives me maybe a nagging feeling, because the person is not really saying anything. They're just sitting there in that space of being alone. I don't know. But slowly their mind is being opened up to something, and I don't really know if I don't really know what's that about. So let's find out. And I'm excited because I got new cards. And if you follow me, please, if you don't, please follow me. Subscribe to the channel. I do intuition-led tea readings. And I usually do a particular signs. If you go and you can look at my past videos, and you can look at the signs that I usually do. But I also go by intuition, what I'm going to read for the day, like whatever I feel it's needed, who I feel the message is needed for. That's who I put the reading out for. So please follow me. I may be doing your readings. I'm also a poet, and I perform around New York City, and I will be traveling while I'm performing. So please follow me for that, for updates on that too. Okay, so back to this. What is it that they're opening? Oh, okay, not this one. I'm not going to do that. That's too many. Okay. Thank you. Someone is not having clear thinking. They're just sitting there. They're sitting in that space, just contemplating. They feel like they're in a forest and they don't know which direction to go. This could be an Aries or someone who has they have the opportunity to make a decision, a choice between two, and they're really emotional about it. They're really emotional about these changes that are happening in their life, and they don't really know what to do about it. This choice between two decisions, two people, they want peace and harmony with a woman. Dealings with a woman, it just says a woman. But in this woman, this person has dark hair. And this woman has dark hair in this image. But it just says dealings with dealings with a woman. They want peace and harmony with them. But they're confused in how this is going to actually happen. So this is what they get in this nagging feeling about this kind of hovering over them. They just want peace, but they're not getting it. Thank you. With the man, a man that has blonde hair or white hair or gray hair. This could be an older man. So if it could be light skin or fair skin. There we go. All right. Cancer, the month of Cancer can be some significant the month of June. Sometimes I forget who I'm reading for and I just start going by. So I'm reading for you guys, Cancer, the month of June. So this is a June Cancer maybe. Some kind of worry. You're worried. You're concerned. You're worried about this man. Or this man is... You guys are in this reading. Whoever you're connecting to, Cancer, is also in this reading. They're coming through. Like, they're coming through. They're like, they're worried about a choice between two. Or is it you that's worried about a choice between two people, two situations? What you should do with a situation? You're worried. You have anxiety. You're depressed about all of these changes that are in your life. Yeah. You also want what's going on. Something's going on with another woman, another woman, or you are this woman. I got two women that's showing up. They both look the same. They're fair skin with brown hair, with what you call all dark hair. I'm getting that at this moment in time, this is what you're worrying about, Cancer, right? But then I'm getting changes for the better. There will be some kind of changes for the better. Got the butterfly. So there's some kind of hope that you don't see, but slowly your mind is being opened up to this. Or is this person? I really want to get to the head of this, because it's like this person is coming through. You put the pieces where it can fit, please. But the two of you are not going through, like, you guys are not having a happy something. There's something that's not really happy, but there will be a change for the better. And in your situationship, in your relationship, yeah, I already said everything. I want to go more into the woman that are here. Change for the better. When's this change for the better happening? In the month of June? Is that when that's happening? This change for the better is not going to be easy. Can we get some more clarifications? Like, can we get a clearer story? I mean, I don't get it. Maybe you get it. Maybe you know. Because to me, I'm just like reading the tea cards. Yeah, hard work. Going full circle. We're coming back around in circle. Hard work is ahead. If you increase your efforts, there would be you would achieve your goals. Good news and good fortune. That is it. Let's go into the oracle cards. And I want to use the herbal cards, because this may guide you a little bit better, Cancers. And then we're going to read from that. St. John's wort, herb, radiance. Let's see. Represents joy, warmth, resilience, happiness, understanding, manifestation, spiritual power, and protection. St. John's wort is like the sun in the card in the tarot. It represents feelings of protection, optimism, fulfillment, prosperity, success, and the dawn that follows after the darkest of nights. The sun is the source of all life on our planet, and it represents life energy itself. Here's the guidance. The midsummer goddess celebrates the multifaceted elements of life in a state of joyous abundance, reminding us that the wellspring of truth, wealth, and healing is within. St. John's wort is here to remind you to cultivate practices deep within yourself to experience this enlightening truth. Avoidance and distraction from the great knowing are unconscious habits that build up and manifest as scarcity, fear, and low moods that inhibit you from walking your truth. St. John's wort grants us the spiritual courage of fire needed to navigate the death of the old self. Cancer, you're going through a transformation. This is what you're going through. You're thinking you're going through all of this and you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, but there's light at the end of the tunnel, baby. Thanks for having tea with me. Please like, share, and subscribe. Be well.